Hey guys, Kilo Score, MaddenEvolution.com. Basically, I want to play around with the PVR a little bit, so this is going to be my first Madden commentary video. I'm going to talk about a couple things. First thing is going to be my skill. A lot of people go back and forth about, all Madden, all pro, so on and so forth, especially during the outage when you have to play offline. And I don't know why, but it just seems to me that the computer, almost cheats a lot when you're playing against them on all Madden. And it's very difficult, I think, to beat them unless you're running like glitchy stuff, man switching, um, glitch nanos, things like that. So what I like to play on so that I can, have a fun competitive game is my skill. Basically, what that setting is, you can kind of see how they go through here. Rookies, we'll call them levels, level 0, pros level 5s, all pro level 10s, all Madden level 15, um, customs for my sliders. But my skill basically just like rates you how you play in the game in different categories: passing, rushing, pass defense, rush defense. So we have a 16, 12, 8, and 11. Um, Now keep those numbers in mind. Towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you how basically it changes like throughout the course of a game, which is nice because it keeps the game competitive, and you have fun playing the game offline. And that's pretty much how I play my franchises all the time is on my skill setting. And I would recommend you do too. If you want to have like a lot of fun with it, it's presents a different challenge at any given point throughout the game. So let's get into the game a little bit. I've been using the Steelers lately. Uh, Not really sure why. I'd love to say it's because of their linebackers, but I run a 4-6 and I put their outside linebackers at defensive end, so probably not. I don't know why I've been using them lately, but that's the team I've been trying pretty much since PSN went down. I'm going to show you also the spread offense out of Tennessee, and that's located in the free Tennessee ebook on www.maddenevolution.com. If you haven't registered there yet, please do check it out. It's a great site. And the game is now underway. And the opening kickoff, immediately it goes bad for them with the fumble. And Sean Sweesom somehow comes down to pick it up. I'm not really sure how the kicker managed to be in the middle of all that, but whatever. uh, New Orleans then went 4 and out, and I ended up getting the ball back. So we'll come out. I come out in curl flats all the time. And basically all we're doing is motioning one of the receivers over to the right to a trips, and the receiver left in the slot there, he's our man read. Like right now we have man, and he got left uncovered. So, I mean, basically that's just a gimme. Get the ball out to him quick, and that's not going to happen very often against a human opponent, though, guys. Um, Usually, if something like that happens and he's left uncovered, they'll slide someone over there manually to get on top of him. That one worked out good though, so whatever. The Saints get the ball back, and on defense, I'm not gonna really show you guys, the boring 4 and outs. Just not really something that I'm too interested in. You can see there that was the classic no call pass interference knockdown on Madden. Here I decided to go with some press, which the Steelers corners are very good at pressing, but unfortunately they're not very fast on that one side there. So when Brian McFadden misses his press, that right there is going to typically be a result, especially when it's a receiver as fast as Devery Henderson. And you'll see later in the video, I mean, getting beat deep on McFadden's side is kind of like a common theme for me on defense in this game. But anyway, I mean, what can you do about it? Not really the end of the world, I guess. The next kickoff, and I'm ready to go, man. We're going to go back to working that spread offense. But before we get there, unfortunately, Emmanuel Sanders just lets go of the ball. And the penalty is holding against me, so obviously that's a decline. And New Orleans has the ball back, and they're ready to rock. They're going to try to tie this game up. I don't really think that I respected the speed of their receivers enough with the amount of pressure I sent. I probably should have, used the safety a little bit more and played back. Maybe I would have had better results, but the deep ball definitely killed me last time. And here I am once again sending the exact same pressure and hoping. Thankfully, he hung the ball up there. If he would have gave, a little stronger of a pass on that, that probably would have been six. But he hung the ball in the air, and I managed to get the pick. I didn't actually capitalize on it though. I had to give him the ball back, and they went, to the run game, which that's probably one of my favorite things about the Steelers defense is it's very difficult to run on them with, the amount of talent they have. And there we go again. And if he could catch the ball, that would have been the exact same thing down the sideline, beating Brian McFadden deep. On this particular play here, I dropped quite a few people back, and it worked out for me that time. I rushed two, and we got the fourth down punt. So back to the spread offense, guys. I'm kind of hoping we get a zone read on this one so I can explain that a little bit. Um, No, that's a really half-assed man. I'm not really sure why they slid like that, but they did. So against man, when the corner's right over him like that, we're just going to run him on a simple out, make the throw as soon as he makes his break, and you're going to get 5 to 7 pretty much every time you run that against a man coverage. Can we get zone? Can we get zone? We got zone. Okay, great. All right. Now against zone, you're going to work the other side of the field, and this setup is my favorite, and it's just having the drag running underneath the slants. It's very, very successful. I think in the ebook I put like 3 different variations to set those trips receivers up on. But I mean, truthfully, you just want to play with it. Um, Create stuff as you go. If you got somebody that's not really blitzing you, send them all deep. One of them's bound to be open. Why not? Um, Make your own little thing up. This is kind of like flood to the left. Just everybody's running to that left side, and we're just flooding the zone, and it worked out good for us. Um, you definitely want to make sure that your best receiver is in that number 3 slot, which is going to be the guy that's left by himself. He's going to be, I mean, crucial. Oh, they did it again. They left him uncovered. We're going deep. And there it is. You want to make sure he's the guy that is going to be the one responsible for winning all the one-on-one battles. You don't want somebody slow. You don't want somebody weak. You want a good combo receiver, somebody with good speed, decent beat press. I really don't know why I dropped back into an 11-man fag defense here. Um, it sounded good in my head, not like even realizing like, wait, I'm playing the computer. They don't force stuff, so I don't really know. And then I didn't know why then, and I ended up doing it right again. 10-man. I tried rushing one. And once again, they obviously, just wait on the throw and make it happen. The passing game for the Saints in this game was just like, I mean, it was on fire, man. They were doing really well. That right there, man coverage coming across the field. Not much I can really do about that. Um, they must have stopped me. I really couldn't tell you. I don't remember. Um, and then they're back on it again. And this was the big run of the day that I let up. And when that happened, I just had like these flashbacks to this game I played against Fudgy from MaddenEvolution.com the other day, and it was just like the most embarrassing loss ever. I'm not even going to repeat the score because it was just really that bad. But all he did was run the ball on me, and I just had no answer for it. And every run looked like that one that was just on the screen. Every single one of them, and it just it hurt. Um, what can you do though, right? Fudgy's a good player, so I definitely don't mind losing to him. And here's another one. Once again, down the sideline, over top of McFadden. I tell you what, if I was the coach, what's the coach's name? Mike Tomlin. If I was Mike Tomlin, first thing I would do after watching this video would be to trade Brian McFadden. Just have to do it. Reclaim the lead there with the kickoff return, thankfully. And I guess I missed my opportunity because I wanted to say rumble, young man, rumble, but I didn't quite get there. So give the ball back to him, and as luck would have it, once again they fumble on the kick. My man James Ferrier picks it up, and we're just gonna try to put another one in and get a nice little comfortable lead. We started off with a zone read there, but then actually I'm not really sure what I was thinking there. We're just gonna go to the trip side. When in doubt, go to the trip side. That's where we're at. Ah, okay, I get it. That's why it was blitz in the corner. I'm pretty sure that was a touchdown right there too, but I wasn't gonna challenge it over a yard. Um, Probably should have though. Um, but two times they stopped me, and then this time, I mean, basically I should have went to L1. Wallace, he was wide open, but I got just confused. I guess I don't know. I was really wanting to go over the middle to the trips guys, and I didn't see the lineman, and shit happens. Thankfully, though, they were back so far that they apparently wanted to run the ball to get it away from the goal line, and that helped me out quite a bit in the thought process of stopping them. You know, so they ended up having to punt the ball. I would have went for it probably if it was real human. Any human probably would have went for it, but they punted it, and I'm not throwing the ball anymore. We're gonna try to run the clock down at this point, and this is some of the strong pro out of the Tennessee ebook. Runs basically that you just got to make your reads on the line with the defense's position and block to the side accordingly, I guess. And the receiver coming back in like that really sets a nice block usually on someone that would typically bother you in the backfield. Um, that's why we do that. That's why I motion that receiver in. It just seems to work out better for sealing the edge. Then, for some reason, I'm not really sure why, I get this idea that it would be just awesome to pass right now. Um, and it was such a great idea that I just had to do it again. This is another pass I'm very disappointed in because like triangle's wide open, boom, but I throw to Rashard Mendenhall. Why did I do that? Who knows? Mendenhall can't even catch, but I threw him the ball. It makes a whole lot of sense. Um, Third and 10, and there's not really enough time off the clock at this point for me. I don't want to give them the ball back because they've been throwing all over me. So trying to convert, that would be the goal here. But I would also like to keep the clock going. That's like a little secondary goal. So I decided, what would be great is this little angle route from the fullback. Those are like really hard to stop for the computer. So we find them and we get the first down. Very happy about that. Um, Not really sure why I started running no huddle here. Again, I had like several issues um, with decision making in this particular game. I don't know. Maybe it was like subconscious. I knew I was going to turn it into a video, and I was like, "Oh, can't fuck up, can't fuck up," and then I just fucked up a whole lot. But once again, deep ball gets me down there. The pass is just killing me. You know, um, they're good at it. Breeze is a monster. And that one was just beautiful in my opinion. That was like some real quality NFL shit right there, back of the end zone. And on the 2-point conversion, he just torches them on the slant. And real quick before this game ends, I just want to show you guys how things change with the player skill. So we're going to go into my skill now, and instead of 16, 12, 8, and 11, I have 19, 13, 9, and 10. So, I mean, my passing went up to 19. Highest it goes is 20. So, I mean, everything else went up a little bit except rush defense went down to a 10 from an 11. But things change, and it keeps the game interesting. So, if you guys haven't tried playing on my skill, next time you run an offline franchise, give it a shot, and I'm sure you'll like the results. And as always, check out www.maddenevolution.com for free ebooks, tips, and prize tourneys. So now I'm in my victory formation, and that is going to be the end of my video, guys. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be uploading some more as soon as PSN's up.